All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, some of y'all been asking for all types of jank. Well, today we are going deep into that jank tank, if you will, and we're going to be playing some Tatsunari, which is really cool, and even something like this Glorious Sunrise. So we're going to have a lot of cool cards in today's deck, and it's probably not going to look like anything you've played before. So let's go take a look at what we're playing today and why. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to Delaney Manders, one of our newest members here on the channel. You can also join by hitting that join button down below, but one of the best things you can do is, even if you can't afford to support the channel directly, share my content. That actually helps a lot for any of your favorite content creators. Sharing stuff with your friends who may be interested always goes a very long way and helps a lot. But if you have some cards, comic books, whatever you want to protect, check out ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn at checkout, and you'll save 5%. Okay, so this deck today is obviously going to be based around all types of enchantments and seeing if we can get those triggers and do enough damage through this weird enchantment Rube Goldberg machine we put together. So we're going to play Keep a Reckoner Raid. I've only played this in one or two other decks, so it's fun to get to come back to this card, draining the opponent's life and eventually getting us a menace creature, which is pretty sweet. Playing 4 Commando Faces Kakazan because we can pump creatures, and, well, you see this a lot. You know what it does. We're going to play 3 Audacity because our creatures are kind of small, so being able to pump stuff up is very nice, and when it dies, we get an extra card, so we don't hate that. Generous Visitor, obviously we're playing all the enchantments as a way to grow the team. We've got Go for the Throats and Infernal Grasp for some removal. I am going to try Aki Emberkeeper, mostly because, one, it is an enchantment creature, but it also will allow us to get extra tokens whenever some of our other creatures die, because we're putting counters on stuff from like Commando Faces Kakazan, we're putting Audacity on things, we're playing Generous Visitor. Any of those things die, then we'll actually end up getting an extra creature, which could be pretty helpful. Obviously, playing Kami of Transience, we're playing a couple of Terra Sunder just for some flexible removal. Tatsunari, so every time we play an enchantment, we get to make a 3/3 frog, and then the frog has an ability that whenever we cast an enchantment, we get to drain the opponent's life total for 1. But we can also pay 2 mana and then make Tatsunari and the frog unblockable, which is awesome. We're going to try a couple of Draconic Destiny. I've only played this in one other deck, and I ended up not keeping it in the final list, if I remember right, so I'm hoping this works here, but we'll see. Then we have 3 Fable of the Mirror Breaker because the card's just damn good and happens to be an enchantment. We're playing Estincia Uprising because this makes tokens every turn, and randomly we might be able to deal 7 with it. And we're playing a Glorious Sunrise as a way to draw cards, gain life, even just give our things trample because they're kind of small. So we like everything here. We probably won't use the add 3 green mana portion, but everything else is pretty legit. Then we got a Swamp, Taganuma, Sokinzen, Beseiju, Forest, Sulphur Springs for 4, 1 Deathcap Glade, 4 Llanowar Waste, and Carplusion Forest, 1 Rockfall Vale, and 4 Zeator's Proving Ground. So we have some things we want to watch in this one particularly. One, do we want stuff like the dude that pumps enchantment creatures, right? We have a lot of creatures like enchantments that become creatures, but not actual creatures. So we'll see how long they stay on the board and if we want to make that change. Is the Aki Emberkeeper really any good? Because that's a question. And are the Draconic Destinies any good? Are we actually going to keep those in the deck this time? Because last time they very underperformed. So let's go play the games. Strap yourselves in. And at the end of the video, we'll talk about all those changes we want to make. Okay, we're going to keep this, but it is kind of slow with both these coming into play tapped. We're hoping to draw, there we go, I was going to say a non-tap thing there. So that'll help. Interestingly, we know they're sitting on removal here, so I'm not sure. Well, I guess we don't really have much choice. I mean, we could play this and... Nah. This is tough. I think we're willing to take damage here. I just got to figure out if it's better to just play this and one of these, or... you know what? Yeah, I think we just do one of these and just accept that it's going to die. I think that's fine. Like, there's no way that's living here. I mean, 100% it's dead, right? No? Is not dying? I was going to say, a black deck kept 2 mana open, didn't play anything on 1 or 2, and, like, I was about to be really shocked. Interesting, Celestis. Didn't see that one coming. Alright, then. Let's go with this. And this. So at least doesn't die to cut down, but I don't think they have a cut down anyway. Oh, well, I guess they do. Wow. Okay. Little I knew. So they wasted a... Maybe they just drew the cut down, though. That's always possible. Alright, you got a Graveyard Trespasser. Sounds good. Alright, I would like to draw some spells in less land deck. That would be a great start. Alright, so they just had cut downs in hand. They just chose to use their spells differently. Fair enough. Sure. I mean, I could have played Tatsunari, but that would have been for no real value. Alright, they're down to one spell. What is it? Don't know. We're going to take some damage. Not playing to make my tokens yet, because if they do... Well, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we're at 15. Invoke Despair? No? Maybe? Corrupt. That's why they want all the extra mana. Cool, cool, cool. I dig it. Alright. Oh no, that's not what we wanted at all. At all. Oh, dang it. Alright. We'll attack with one of them, planning to block with the other one. Keep our better quality creatures. I mean, exactly. They're just going to pay and cycle the card, right? I imagine. Makes the most sense. Alright. I mean, if they attack, we will block and kill it here. Alright. It resolves. They draw and discard. Oh, well, they can choose not to, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and cycle this now. See if maybe we can find an enchantment to play. Wow, what's going on? That's tough. Alright. I mean, there's nothing we can do here. This is terrible. Like, I'm eventually just going to die to corrupts, I guess. This is painful. I mean, I guess technically I could have made the Tatsunari unblockable since I wasn't doing anything else. So I probably should have done that, honestly. Or I guess it gives it menace. Doesn't make it unblockable, right? Oh, no, it can't be blocked. Alright. You got it. Alright. Get to cycle another card. Wow, finally. Finally, we get to do something. Man, 10. Yeah, sure. Why not? And the turn. I feel like we have no reason to be in this game at this point, but somehow we are, and I'm appreciative for it. Yeah. A bunch of things take a bunch of damage. Or negatives, I should say. Not really damage. Do we take 2 here and go to 8? That's a little risky, because we know what's there, but if we find an enchantment, we get to gain life, so sure. Just an ugly situation here. Trespasser. Got it. Everything's gonna flip again. Come on, let us find something useful here. Hey, I'll take it. That is a thing. That is better. That's doubly good. Alright, so can we do this without taking damage? I don't think we can. No, we have a bunch of damage lands. So, like, we black from there and then green. Nope, we don't have a choice. Alright, well, fair enough. We drained the opponent for 1, so we just offset that. And the same thing here, and we offset that. And then we get to make a token. Alright. So this ain't so bad. We're at least stable for the time being. That's something. Alright, opponent's got a card. What does it kill? Currently, nothing. Oh, I'm willing to go to 6, but it's risky. Alright. Not going to be loving life, but we do get a point back from our enchantment. Hopefully we draw something that helps us here. Okay, that's maybe a thing. I don't know how I feel about that just yet, but it's not awful. Question is, do we just kill that? I think we have to wait one more turn. I'm going to assume I can safely attack here. I mean, that's a ballsy assumption, but whatever. Alright. I mean, we still die if that's a corrupt. Alright. Okay, it's Sorin. That's something.
No cost is too great to quill my...
Oh, and they're just digging. I don't blame them. They're probably just trying to find something that locks the game up here.
Blood for knowledge.
Probably smart.
A fair trade.
Alright, they're drawing a card. This does create a situation on, like, what do we want to do here? Oh, they did discard a card, so they get to drain us. That sucks. Alright, so we block with this token. And we can kill Sorin now. If we want to tap everything. We could also get rid of a Bank Buster. So, as much as I hate the Celestis, this probably creates more problems in the long run. We'll get a 2/2 back. We'll make a token. If we get an enchantment, we can make a Tatsunari or frog and copy the frog. This does not help us, though. Though it is a chump blocker, so I'm not going to say it doesn't help us at all. That would be a lie. Yeah, I think we just have to do this to stay in the game at this point.
Know that I will not abandon my quest.
Now, we are getting to where we might end up with exactly 13 enchantment or permanents at some point. We're going to have to sack a token. All right. Sack this for the creature. Sack this for the enchantment. And are we dead? Not yet. Okay. Still playing Magic. We may just double block here, because I don't think we're ahead or even sneaking ahead to do enough here. Now, it does put creatures in the graveyard that we could be drained for and all that, but at some point, we got to deal with this stuff. Alright, this isn't bad. And then we will gain 3. I kind of want to draw a card, actually. We're drawing a card. Like, we're still dead if they have anything else, so it doesn't really matter. If we attack here... we actually can't attack, which is terrible. I mean, I guess I could have, but... yeah. They're going to go digging. Alright. They don't have enough mana now if they do get corrupt. And they have 5, 8. So we got 8 would be exactly enough to stay alive. So we're hoping to get an enchantment and gain 3. That would be our goals here. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they're going to drain us for some here too. Alright. What you got? Another one? Ah, Sorin. Ugh. Okay. Sorin's making a 2/2.
I bring my own army.
We're going to go with this. Okay, we can make this unblockable and kill Sorin anyway. If we gain the 3, that keeps us alive, but doesn't necessarily achieve anything. Giving everything trample. But we could, if we don't gain the 3, we could also die to an Invoke Despair. We don't want that. So, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to make this unblockable. Oh, wait. Oh, and target frog. Okay, that's cool. So, they don't both have to be attacking. It just makes them. So we go ahead and gain the life as much as I don't want to. And then we'll attack here. I mean, we're just keeping our head above water right now. Like, just trying to find a way to get there. Wait, why was that not unblockable? Did I misread that? I was with flying or reach. I'm silly. Alright, well, I deserve that. If I die here, it's totally my fault. Alright, they're digging to see if they get the card they need. It was a land, so that's good news. They're obviously going to discard the land to try to find something else. Alright. We're at 7. We can't... Oh, well, if it's a land and corrupt, we die. I was about to say we couldn't be corrupted, but... Alright. Are we slowly getting back in this? I don't want to get my hopes up, but we might be about to do something. Uh-oh. What's the opponent doing? Deciding if they want to discard the card in hand? That's actually a little concerning. Maybe? They're counting our stuff up. Okay, they are deciding to draw. And they discarded. Oh, we didn't find anything, though. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. I think we have to gain the life, though, because they've got 6, 7, 8, 9. We got to go to 10 life or we just die. So, yeah, we got to gain the life. I hate it, but we got to. I think we have to make sure he dies. Just in case that is a removal card in hand. I doubt it is, but didn't want to take any chances there. I'll play this because it's a non-damage land, but then just get our token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 14. I have to find a way to get something dead. That wasn't Invoke Despair. All right, resolve. We will get rid of token. This happens to be an enchantment, so it can go away. They still have 2 cards with 5 mana. Another one of those. Okay, we're back to this again. Alright, God, did we deal with all the other ones already? 1, 2... Are there 3 in here or just 2 in here? Alright. Oh, one of the other ones also... Okay, yeah. Alright. Our turn. Come on, deck. Help us out. We're trying really hard here. I feel like we've expended them of all their, like, good cards at this point. That's not true. There's probably still, like, Shieldred or something, which would be annoying. But we can make 2 creatures unblockable, right? How many permanents do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's still 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would be 13. Oh, no, the token would be 13. And then we'd blow this up. Ah, that's not enough. We'd put the opponent to 14, put them to 7. But we can do it next turn. So that's relevant. So let's gain the life. Let's attack. Does this have to be done as a sorcery? No. Alright. We'll make this and this unblockable. We'll play this just because it offsets things, but if we chump block, maybe. Alright. So we're at 9. I don't... Oh, that's not true because they have 10 lands now. 10 swaps. Another Invoke Despair. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it resolves. We lose a token. And I have to give up one of these. This sucks. I have to give up this. I wanna do other things, but we can't. We can't. I want to, but... Alright, they're digging. Man, Tatsunari and this frog have held around forever and done so much work, so... The opponent attacks. Can we win potentially next turn? 3, 6, 7, 8. If we had an enchantment, would be 9. Drain 1 for 10. 11, 12, 13. We would not. We'd be 2 points short, I think. Wow. This has been a grind, y'all. This is probably the craziest opening game I've played. Like, this is not intended to be this grindy, but we have survived so many things. Okay, this card's alright. I don't mind hitting this. So, we put this... What do we even put this on? Put this on the frog? I mean, if the frog dies, I mean, I guess. I don't know. We put it on Tatsunari, I suppose. Because this already has trample. Alright. No creatures in graveyards. Right? No, there are. There's one more over here. Wait, is that two more? One more. We can block with this. Man, I want to draw a card, but I mean, it's at 8, 9, 10, 11. So even if we draw, we're dead. Yeah, we have to draw a card. I don't... Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, still short. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no matter how I count it, it's still the same. Okay, then let's draw a card and hope for the best. Okay, that's something. That's all right. Okay, we'll attack with these. I guess I probably should have put this on our... Yeah, I should have put it on the Kami, because if I was going to leave that back to block, then there's a chance I would have actually been able to block, draw the card, and get the Kami back, because an enchantment would have went to our graveyard. So that's a real thing. Opportunity missed there, honestly. We just have to hope the opponent doesn't get corrupt here. If they don't, we have a chance to win. If they do, we lose. That's kind of where this is right now. If they hit the corrupt, we're dead. If not, I think we just won this ridiculous game. I might want to just end the video after this game. This game is insane. Okay, we can't get corrupted here. So this is good news. Yeah, this is the best thing that could have happened. Because even a Shieldred doesn't matter here. I say doesn't matter. It's still you still have a little bit of impact, but if they attack, we block for sure. All right, I don't know what that last card is, but it has to be a removal card for them. Actually, I don't even know if that matters, because we can give everything trample here. We're gonna discard 2, because if I find a removal card in these 2, that's also solidified. Oh, we oh, did we ever? All right, cool. Shoot that. Yes, we will discard a card. You betcha. Resolve. Putting nothing to chance here. Oh! I'm not lying, y'all. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a win so damn much. Like, look, like, the opponent was almost out of cards. They had 20 cards left. They had nothing left except probably Corrupts and maybe some other big card. But, like, we went through 3 of the Invoke Despairs, Planeswalkers, stacks of removal. Like, what the hell? Like, this... All the werewolves, like, this... wow. I thank y'all for watching, because that was a long game. I really, really appreciate it. That was tense. I'm gonna take a break before the next game because I need to grab something to drink. I'm in a weird spot. Man, you know what? If this deck wins 0 games the rest of this video, I am okay now. Like, beating mono black in that fashion, crazy, crazy. All right. See if we can find an enchantment to play on 2. That'd be real nice. I wouldn't mind having one of those. We definitely did not find one, though. Well, we're not blocking with that, so I'm just attacking. I'm going to eat some amount of damage here, I'm sure. Red has quite a few different hasty creatures to play here. Alright. I mean, that's one way to do it. Really wanted our stuff dead, I guess, there. Now, it is a little tough if they take this turn off and play Mechanized Warfare, because I'm not sure what the things are going to look like the rest of the way. If they attack here, we are blocking. That's a given. Limit the choices they have for damage, at least. Okay, this worked out pretty well. Fable's going to be a little slow. We're actually at some point looking for removal and stuff here. So I think we let Fable go, even though it is a body. Okay, that's not bad either. Could get us a little bit of life back. I think we want to go with this and Kamano is the plan here. So we at least get a frog. If the opponent just has double removal, they got double removal. Like, it is what it is. Alright, so we take 2 from that. Assuming we're losing Tatsunari. Alright, that's going. Opponent attacks, we just take 3. We're not blocking. Because we can get life back from these. Or we find an enchantment that we don't have to do that. That definitely changes things a little bit. We'll play this because it gets to be a 3-2. Get to drain the opponent. And yeah, we'll get in there and attack. Why not? In the turn. I mean, I've got a reasonable blocker here, reasonable removal card, so like, you know, we're feeling it a little. Let's shoot this. We'll block this. And then we'll get a 1-1 replace. Oh, no, we won't, because they get exiled. Alright, and then what we'll do here, because this takes any color, so let's go ahead and use the green to copy the frog. Oh, we can't. The frog is legendary. Oh, no. Forgot about that. Because he actually has a name. He's Kaimi. Well, that being the case, let's just drain the opponent for a bunch of life. And get our life total up here. And we'll attack with these. Alright, opponent's at 5. End the turn. Really, they're at 3 because we're going to drain them with our 2 enchantments. The Akiba Reckoner Raid. Going to put this within striking distance if we're lucky. Impulse, that's good. Even if there were to deal 2 to everything, we'd still be alright. Lightning Strike that. We'll copy this. And that should do it. No, opponent will be at 1. Yep. I mean, they can chump block to stay alive. Alright, we're at 19. I don't think there's a way we really lose this. Because even if they deal 2 to all of our stuff, we get the Kami back to our hand, and then these come in as 2/2s. Yeah. Alright. Strong. I don't know how I feel about this. I guess I'm going to keep it just because we have some removal cards, but we really can't even play. Okay, I was going to say, unless we found an untapped land, that was going to be our only option. But I'm not 100% sure where this is going just yet. We'll just pass. Fable, sure. Kill this guy. Oh, goodness. Kill the Fable token. This did not come together. As much as I would have liked to have this, opponent's draw is probably going to pressure us a lot. And a Scrap Mutt. No, so there's all artifacts. Wow. So Go for the Throat's going to do nothing in this fight. Alright, Voltage Surge, you got it. Okay. I mean, they get to put their other dude into play because it's reduced cost now. But unless they kill our creature, we can jump block it. So, I mean, I guess there's that. Alright, you got a mutt. Oh no, you're gonna kill our enchantment? Oh no! Alright, we'll block. Take 2. I mean, for how bad our draw has felt, I'm not terribly upset, all things considered. Alright. I mean, I'm sure you got some removal cards by now, the way you were eyeballing our Uprising. But we'll see. Sure. Alright, so we're going to take at least 3 here, because they can just copy the Transmogran if they want to. Nope, they're going to their yard. Fair enough. Alright, GG's. They got this one. There's no need to even play it out. Okay, let's keep it. Not sure where this is totally going, but... Oh, that's sad. Because I have a feeling there's going to be a Thalia on too. Did we get lucky and no Thalia? Harbin. That's probably the least of the concern. That's probably a good sign. Gotta take what we can get. Yeah, we just pass here. They could play something that pumps their team. Otherwise, we may just try to kill a Harbin, I think. No guarantee that's even going to work, but... Resolute Reinforcements. Main phase. Huh. Okay. Not really sure what that's about. But I ain't mad at it. Alright, so let's... I'm trying to figure out when this goes to the graveyard, right? Okay. So they could exile our dude, but they only have 1 plains. So that's probably not likely to happen. So let's go ahead, do this. I think I want to do this instead. Still pumps our creature, drain the opponent for 1. Get a little bit of life gain over 2 turns. See if that makes a difference. Alright. Good thing. Well, we'll take that. That's fine. Could have been much worse. Drain the opponent. We'll just play this and pass. Because we can now tear asunder to prevent damage. Though, if it's a... Okay, it wasn't. I was thinking Brutal Cathar could have changed our play pretty significantly. Alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of this dude. If we're able to. They might have a card that saves it. Nope, they don't. Now I'm concerned to block, but I'm committed to the cause. Like, I don't know what that... Okay, I don't know what just happened or didn't happen, but cool, I guess. Let's play the Blood Hall. Take a point. Grow our 4/4. And we'll put this on here in case the opponent randomly has, like, Destroy Evil or something and wants to kill our 4/4. And no real point in attacking just yet. We'll start maybe trying to attack next turn. Yep, you got another recruitment officer. Awesome. Let's go with this. Bumps our 6/6 and we will be attacking with it. Matter of fact, we might even attack with 2 things. Because we're going to get another token anyway. And one of them has Menace, so they have to double block. And we'll get a card. And it has Trample. So, I mean, like, can't really be too upset with that. It was a land we didn't need, but it does let us cycle, so that's fine. Commando, sure. Destroy what you like. Seems good. Not all that concerning, all things considered. We're going to cycle that. Yep. Alright. Okay, let's keep it. I think our plan for now is going to be Visitor into Visitor with Zeotora's tapped, and then we just hope to find something else off the top, I think is what we're aiming for here. Against mono red, though, this plan might not work. Wow. Okay. Well, that changes things. Mostly because if they have something that... The thing that deals 1 to everything, we would be toast here, so we have to do this. Even though we're damaging ourselves in the process. Attack. Seems reasonable. Would have liked to have done something else, but the possibility of losing our board was not enticing, unfortunately. Alright, so they're going to play with fire that. We do get a card. Not too helpful. I mean, they could kill this visitor as well. Okay, they're not. They're going to attack for 3, and I think we just let that through. And hopefully find an untapped land. We did, but it's going to hurt us, but worth it. Alright, no attack. Sadly, we're already at 12, so we have to be very, very careful here. There's a lot of random combinations of ways this can start to slip away. Yep, there goes that visitor. I would like to block an Etchings of Commando if you would be so kind. Thank you. Wow, we're going to have to go to 8? Ugh. Alright, get rid of this. And I guess Proving Ground, because we'd like a non-damage land if we could find one. Or we just don't. I mean, that's the other choice, deck, sure. I mean, we're really just going to die to our own lands here. Like, this is just a bad situation. Ugh. Gross. I mean, and if they attack, we have to block because we're only at 6. I mean, it's not a good situation at all. But, like, we just don't have a choice, you know? Yep, so we don't even get to block. We just go to 6. Minimum. Yeah, this is a case where we did, like, 6 damage to ourselves just casting spells. This does help somewhat. Because now we're able to get a 4/4 going to 5. Play this. I mean, they can still burn us out at 5. That's very easy to do. And we have to block literally everything they attack with it. We have no choice. Alright, well, here's what it is. Like, they had a Rending Flame, or what, you know. Ugh. Sucks. Yeah, I mean, we're blocking. This is non-negotiable. We definitely will get that back. Oh, I was hoping we would have found, like, our Akiba Reckoner Raid. Would have been great. Yeah, we're going to take a point either way to try to play this. If we had the Reckoner Raid, though, we would have been able to gain some life back, which would have been kind of nice. But, wow. I guess we're just doing this. I mean, opponent only has 1 card in hand, so, I mean, if they got us, they got us. We can't do anything about it here. I guess maybe if they had, like, Squee, that would suck, because, oh, well, does that kill us? Well, yeah, basically. That puts us at 3, so we're not... Oh, no, because we lose 1 game 1. Yeah, we're dead. Still just the same, right? Because we can do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're going to be... Oh, wait, no. Is that lethal? Because we get a +1 from the visitor. Is it? I think it's Xaxes. Wow. Wow, we had no business winning that game. That was crazy. Okay, we're going to keep this. Go ahead and put that down. No need to rush this out because we don't have anything to go with it. Yeah, I think we just pass. Probably going to try to kill a creature, play visitor, kill a creature. Adversary. Okay. Seems reasonable. I think we just take the 2 and we kill an adversary here. Did not find an enchantment. I was really hoping we would have. That's tough. Enchantment would have been perfect, but any spell really would have helped here. Adeline. We will kill that as well. If you attack, I'm blocking. Actually, am I blocking? Yeah, sure, why not? Only because our hand's not... Yeah, we didn't even draw anything. So yeah, it's only because our hand wasn't doing anything. If I had any reasonable card to follow up with, I don't think I would have blocked there, but... It is what it is. Alright. I think we go ahead and just make our 1/1s, because we're not doing anything else with them. Okay, that's a card that might matter here in a second. I mean, even if it just gain life every turn, that's something. Oh, they're not even pumping? Oh, because you have an Adeline, of course. That I wouldn't either. Actually, I probably wouldn't even have played the other thing. I would have just likely waited. Alright. Alright, we're not winning this. Like, this is pitiful. Like, we can't do... I mean, we can just gain 3. That's all we can really do. Like, we're just sitting here doing nothing. Twiddling our thumbs. Yeah, opponent's going to get to find more creatures. Yeah, I think we're just too far behind in this one. Alright, GG's. We drew 1 spell after our opener. I mean, we're not doing anything with that. Alright, let's keep this and see what happens. Not the most... Oh, more mono red. Okay. Well, I feel like we've gotten lucky against mono red twice today. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it again. The only way we can do it here, I think, is if we find one of our other sagas to turn this into a 3/3 and give us a fighting chance. But we'll see. Please don't kill our generous visitor. Nope, visitor's dead. Alright, fair enough. That ain't bad. I don't know if it helps us. Alright, well, we'll play it as a 3/3. Wanted to set up the possibility of killing something, but we still need to find another land to kill 2 things next turn, and we'd still be mostly okay. Well, they won't get both of those, so that's good news. And I was going to say, maybe they have... we'll pass. We'll go to 12. I feel like that was like a play with fire type turn. Alright. We only have 1 green. We could do this. And then gamble on this. If they get one of those down, this is going to hit us for 3. Assuming they shoot us, that's 4, 5. We're at 7. What happens then? Alright. We have removal cards from here, so we'll just see what the hell happens. Like, just test it. I don't want to put it on a smaller creature, sadly, till we figure out if that actually is a lightning strike we're worried about. I mean, not a lightning strike, but a play with fire. Okay. Opponent concedes anyway. Oh, just 1 land. Mulligan for sure. Oh, no. This is also bad. Alright, we gotta keep it. Tatsunari, you're going away. Terra Sunder, you're going away. Actually, hold on. Tatsunari, you might have to stay, friend. Wow. Alright. Am I really gonna get rid of Fable? Fable's better than Tatsunari, but... Nah, alright. I'm just gonna hate myself. Actually, if I'm gonna do that, and we know what we're playing on 2, we might as well just take the damage and do this. And then just start further down that path. And then here, we can put this in tapped. We can play this, and that sets up Tatsunari on 3. And potentially gets them to kill a creature. I doubt it, but we'll see. Tatsunari probably still dies, but I feel like we at least give ourselves a fighting chance here. Oh, they didn't play anything. Our boy's about to get disappeared. Oh, he didn't get disappeared. It doesn't mean he's not going to die, though. I mean, the best news would be if it's only a burn spell, but probably not. All right, what is it? Is it damage equal to the number of cards in hand? Because I would kill it. Cathartic Pyre. Ooh. Usually when decks play Cathartic Pyre, that's not good for us. Okay, they didn't put anything super scary in the graveyard, so that's some good news. Their hand just might not be very good. We'll see, though. They have a Fable that we can do nothing about. That is so close to being good here, but so far away. We're attacking at least with these two. I'm trying to think, like, what's the worst they're going to do right now if they get a 5th land, but... yeah. I say we do it. Alright, opponent's at 9. I mean, whatever they're going to do, they're going to do. I mean, we can't stop it. Alright, well, we're dead. They're going to reanimate a Titan, and it's kind of game over for us, I think. Because they can attack with this and get their double white. Unless they needed the one with triple white, that's a bigger problem. We could, if we get a land, we could play this and give everything +1 and try to have lethal. That'd be 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if a creature died, so that doesn't get us there. So that's a little disappointing. This does produce a point and a frog, so there's that. Alright. I mean, if you got something, you got something. Probably should have done it first, because if something happens to Tatsunari during this combat, I won't get the frog, actually. So that was a little bit of a mistake. Oh, well, they didn't block anyway. Do we still get there? Maybe? Hey, alright, we'll take it. Alright, well, those games actually went surprising. That first one was nuts. I hope y'all set, like, if you skipped to this part and you did not watch that whole first game, go watch it. It was a whole lot of fun. Seriously. Go back and do that. And then come back and finish this. However, if you did do that, honestly, overall, I thought the deck was okay. Not as good as it could have been, but surprisingly that we beat the decks we beat. And honestly, I thought we were going to lose all the mono red matchups, if I'm being honest with you. The fact that we won them was very surprising. I think the only one that didn't make the video was I lost one where I only drew a couple of lands anyway, and they were both pain lands, so probably wouldn't have been entertaining. But outside of that, the deck actually played very well. My concern, though, is we do need less damage lands. So I'm going to be putting in some more of the other lands, the slow lands, if you want to call them that come into play tapped. We're going to do that because we just took too much damage over the course of some of those games that made some of them, even though we won, more difficult than they needed to be. Also, I think through Draconic Destiny, we always mulliganed it and never really did anything with it, even when we had it later in the games. So I'm probably going to get rid of those and maybe even the Aki guy, and we're just going to put in Weaver of Harmonies. Like, they're just good still. We had so many creatures that ended up sitting on the board much longer than I thought, and if that's the case, then we need to just play those, get the advantage, and worst case scenario, we can get extra triggers from a couple of things, maybe make some extra tokens, get a couple extra damage. It's not as powerful as it being like a Selesnya deck, but even just being a bigger body and pumping some of our other creatures is going to be worth it, especially when we have some that have like Menace and stuff. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Courser of Kruphix, mostly because this card's still really damn cool, and it's been around for several years, from the original Theros, I believe, and actually has been reprinted a few times. And it still holds some value. Not a lot, but I mean, if you want to pick one of these up, they're only like $2. And they're good in several formats. I mean, it's a 2/4 body. You can play lands off the top of your library, so you don't waste drawing on the next turn. You gain life whenever lands come into play. And if you care about enchantments, it happens to also be an enchantment in addition to being a creature. Really cool all-around card. Really easy to cast and easy to use and understand while still being very powerful and useful. And even better in multiples. So yeah, if you have room for this in your commander decks, could be worth considering. Now, if you enjoyed today's video and you like playing just weird, odd 3-color decks, check out this Jeskai tokens list we have that plays a bit different than the tokens list, and you'll probably enjoy it. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.